Nvidia for times for Destiny $50. You and prefer it, Mike Pride. Do you prefer? It might sound like a stretch to someone to start a pre-strax, but might straight start at someone bright styes, but might be pridey, beautifulity, Valor Freeway, Valor NVDA, heavyway size to distro, big dillions heavyway sizes, dollar sizer sass sizey. In today's deep dive, we prefer we breaking down the three. We breaking down the three major catalysts that could we prefer in. For we could pill with Freemasons, they could prefer the rewoes of the Storthleys, if they preferred they could preferly. Is this just AI hype? Which do you prefer now? What is the data actual? The first reason is the sheer strength of the fundamentals. Your resumptive Biju said death do more to do one to do way. Market expectations are currently on. Marketing 60 ways to profit to our target osters. Revenue target occurred. If the Blackwell holty privy. Which do you prefer? If the Blackwell architecture rollout stays on track and iCore strikes, and iCro stays on track, and iCro starts on core strikes, wake Microsoft and Google continues to surge. That to a distant $250 target moves from a possibility to a probability. We aren't just look at two ways to have fun. We look at a free structure of the future. Now let's talk technicals. Which do you prefer? As we discussed on a distant X, as we discussed in our last update, $185 has acted as a steel floor for this stock. Feeder Sigh, Beauty Frieder, Sigh, Feeder Sepley. Right now, we are preferred processing to do with Freeway. We are testing the $205 resistance, a clean break in day. Well, we prefer a clean break and daily. Close to we can prefer a clean break and close above. To please to us, to clee way to work to word dollar. TC low votices. 225, which 225, but we could prefer, we could purper, but we could percept a we could perceive, with we, let e cool, the bully for 54. For the bully reason. Number 3. The smart for the plus freedia, the smart money is still buy. Wild retail sometimes it often wavers. We could come to the way that I could prefer send to we could be, if we could be who could be, it would be with, we could be institutional accumulation, institutized in the U.S. more realistic in the U.S. market, in the Nvidia remains the primary remains. In the remains the primary remains, Solo remains the primaries, and as long as the technically support he says. But you prefer, Sij do you prefer Kajifa, which do prefer Sijin by full Sijin Slojan, which could you prefer but, which you would prefer me, which you would be, which you would prefer me. It would be, which you would prefer me, which you would be Sijin. What are you waiting for a duper discount? Beautiful ways to drop your Endiverse tries prediction in the comments below, if you prefer this analysis if you found this analysis helpful with make sure to help us in acts of our calls who would make it pulse. For the fastest updates on the S&P 500 size and PT2, those are the Ford PK 500.